Hello, hello, my lovelies. Welcome into RyKu Radio, where the tangents are long, the sequiturs are not there, and we just kind of go about whatever the heck is currently on our minds. I am the Ry of RyKu, and I have next to me the Ku of RyKu, Miku.
Yeah.
So, Miku, what are we talking about today?
Well, we're obviously going to have to talk about Genshin, because the 4.4 update kind of came out with videos of glories of things that will be coming out to Genshin soon.
Yes.
Probably around February, because, well, the event coming up is Lantern Rite, which you and I both know what that is.
Oh, yeah.
But to those who have not experienced this Genshin phenomenon, it is pretty much, I would call it, the Chinese New Year of the video game.
Yes. So, for those who do not know, Liyue is based off of the region of China in the actual world by custom, style, and the like. So, for Liyue to have their big event, the Lantern Rite, right around Chinese New Year, it connects.
Yes, and in case anybody doesn't know what we're talking about, Genshin is an online free-to-play game. It's actually kind of very fascinating. If you do want to dive in, it is, again, free to play. It is free to download. It is amazing. There are great character designs, I just lost my train of thought.
Storylines.
Yeah, storyline, great music. Like, holy cow, there are some jamming tunes out there.
Oh, yes.
Holy biscuits.
Oh, yes.
And there is a lot of great, like we said, story, there's music, there is character design, there is landscape, and holy cow, it is a gorgeous game. It is ever expanding, so be wary of the space on your hard drive.
Yes, definitely. For all of this, we're going to direct any questions about the game, about how to get it, to Hoyoverse, to the actual developer, but we're just going to be going into our reactions and thoughts about the newest release that will be coming out very shortly. Again, February time frame, to kind of go over our thoughts as people who have been playing this for a very, very, very long time.
And if you are a new player, it is still a great game to play by yourself if you're not into that social aspect of inviting people over. It's also pretty fun to play with your friends too, but there's always chaos ensued when you invite your friends in, obviously.
Especially when they implement rules about dice rolls, but that's something for stream, and you can check us out over on Twitch if you want to experience that funness. But shall we get to the basics of what we know for 4.4, and I can have my lovely sister educate me on all the things I kind of know but don't fully know yet, because I am me.
Alright, that's fair. So
Cool.
4.4, like we said, it is the time of the Lantern Rite, which, assuming here, is probably going to be about maybe the first or second week in February. I haven't really checked the dates of when the banners are going to change to the new set of banner people, but that normally times in with the time frame that we changed to the next region, or I should say the next update.
Very fair, very fair. I know it's coming soon. I don't know the exact dates, but I know that the current banner has been up for, I feel like, a week and a half, 2 weeks, so we're getting close.
Like I said, possibly the first full week of February, maybe the second week. Time will tell. I can't math right now, and I can't see the banner stuff. So that's going to have to be a later update, possibly. Or if you just join in to us at Ryatelia, twitch.tv, we might get you some more information in there, as I try to keep everybody updated. But regardless, with the Lantern Rite, we're also going to get a new area in Liyue.
That is true. Chenyu Vale. That's what I was reading,
Yeah.
Right?
That is correct. And of course, this has been mentioned a couple of times. This is also this area between, I believe if I remember correctly, it is going to be on the border of Fontaine, to where that weird little map is.
Yeah, I saw that too.
Fontaine and Liyue.
I'm pulling up images that are online about this. There's a gorgeous, if I can actually do the freaking thing. There's a gorgeous view that I have up currently showing one of the gates that still, it's like a merging of the two styles between Fontanian with the French style and Liyue with the Chinese style. So I'm really, really excited. Like, even how they have the contraption for boats on the Liyue side, it's a merging of the two styles, and it's just gorgeous.
Yes. And there's also going to be a nice little village that we'll get to run into during this festival. Also, instead of lanterns this lantern, right, it's actually going to deal with kites.
Oh, that's
so
cute.
That'll be interesting to see. Yes,
so cute.
Fontaine has come up with ways to get kites up into the sky without a gust.
Oh, that's awesome. I have up a picture of the little village now.
Yes. You'll have to excuse us for the pronunciation because we are very not good with pronunciations, especially with Chinese names or anything like that. So you'll have to excuse us for our pronunciation because it's hard to pronounce things. Especially, I'm not going to single out China, but the learning of English is very hard for those that are trying to do Mandarin or anything Chinese related.
Exactly. So with that, if we do pronounce something wrong, please put that in the comments and help correct us. We want to pronounce things correctly, but without having someone who is more used to that dialect, it's a little tricky.
It's very tricky. Like, sometimes I do have a hard time saying Zhongli instead of Zhongli.
Yeah.
Ling.
Yeah.
The fire spirit lady with the Geodaddy.
Yes.
Because the enunciation is there, it's just the emphasis of where I need to put it is a little bit harder.
Correct. So shall we get to the banners first before we go too much into events or into anything like that? Or do you want to get into the new boss?
I was going to talk a little bit about this village.
Okay.
So a little tidbit from the 4.4 special program, which I highly recommend if you are wanting more information or to check out anything that we might miss. I highly recommend it. It is great. You'll be able to get the pronunciation as well as learning more information about some of the new characters that are coming out, as well as the banners and their phases, as well as some of the events that will be coming up in Lantern Rite.
Awesome.
And also, this is not a sponsored thing from Hoyoverse. We just really love the game.
Correct. I'm not sponsored by Hoyoverse in any way, shape, or form. This is just something we do very commonly on stream, and this is coming up, and we're really excited because Lantern Rite is exciting, new areas are exciting, and yeah.
As well as the possible lore that comes into this game. Because it seems like every Lantern Rite, we do get a little bit of lore drop.
And it's always tied into the history of Liyue, which in the main story you get a tidbit, but you get more like the current events. But Liyue has such a rich history.
Yeah. Now that I think about it, it's been a while since Inazuma had an event, so that might be coming up eventually if I'm praying to God I can get back to Inazuma. Regardless, back to topic at hand.
Yes.
So this is Xiaoying village, and it is a tea village.
Oh, that's so cool.
Tenyu Vale.
Oh, that would make sense for the plants that you can see. Here's my mouse. Over here.
Yes. So they also this region is definitely going to be a lot more interesting.
And here.
I mean, it's going to be great. But yeah, it's amazing, and it looks so freaking cute too. And I'm like, I'm excited to go and see about all this and the little carp lanterns that they kind of have, which I'm assuming is probably going to be for Lantern Rite. But I really hope they stick around because those lanterns are hecka cute.
They are cute. If you're looking in the picture, you can see one of them right between our heads, right here. I'm circling it with my cursor. Miku's character is right in front of the other one, so. So with this, is this like connected, I'm guessing, towards the northeast part of the map where we find that lava turtle just kind of hanging out?
I want to say yes, but I'm not too sure how far in that village is going to be.
That makes sense. I was just thinking geographically connecting with how it would connect to Fontaine with where that gate is. That would make the most sense in my brain. But especially with how much water is over there.
Okay.
Okay.
So On to what are we going on to?
Let's talk about banners next.
Okay, hold on. I gotta find my right banner section. Okay, hold on. But yes, the wishes that are coming up in 4.4, which I will have to explain to these people because the other one kind of needs no introduction.
True.
Oh. In 4.4, we are going to have Jian Yun and Nahida as the 5 stars. And then there is a character that is a 4-star called Ga Ming.
Not gaming, Ga Ming.
Yes. It's just combined into one to probably make things easier, even though most things are normally spaced in like 2 names.
Mm-hmm. Well, I kind of see it as the same thing as Zhangling, how it's pronounced in like 2 separate things, but it's combined together. That's kind of how I'm putting it together in my brain.
Yeah, like I said, we are not experts in Mandarin or anything Chinese. This is our interpretation of it, and please don't hammer us.
Yes, again, we are open to if we are pronouncing something wrong. Please put it on the comments. Please help us. But we've tried to do a little bit of research in the beginning. I know that I probably say Zhang Yun's name wrong, so I just call her by the name that we know her as, Cloud Retainer. Because this is Cloud Retainer's human form.
Yes, if anybody had been here for Lantern Rite last year, we had gotten some information about Madame Ping and, of course, Cloud Retainer. And this time around, we actually get to have her character join us in, of course, being a 5-star Catalyst Amino user.
I said this before, I will say it again. What is it with Venti taking everyone close to the Archons?
Everyone close, because Kujo Sara and
But that's not like family close. That is another division of her army. Everyone family close to the Archons gets an Animo vision. We'll talk about that later. But
yeah, that's another spectacle thing.
Maybe that will be the next RyKu rant.
Yeah, but anyways, Jinya is actually pretty interesting for sure, and her weapon looks very pretty. Ooh. But we'll go into more detail about her and Gamming. Nahida, everybody would probably know, but I'm not going to say anything because spoiler reasons for Sumeru, so we're going to leave that at that.
Yeah, we'll just say it as this is normally Rai's main, because she is my only triple crown at the moment. I'm working on getting talents up at the moment.
Current moment. But anyways, if you know, you know. Don't spoil it for anybody else unless they ask.
Exactly. We're not going to do spoilers here. If we do have any spoiler-related videos in the future where we talk about the lore of certain areas, we will bring up spoiler warnings, but we're going to have no spoilers here. As much as we can.
This current pace. I will say spoiler warning if I want to add on to something, but we'll try to avoid that as much as I can because God, can we talk about lore here?
Yeah, we can. But this isn't lore hour. This is 4.4. Okay.
Yes, this is Genshin 4.4 special program deep dive kinda-ish.
Kinda-ish. Yeah, I like the kinda-ish. That feels right. But with this, there would be 2 separate banners for those of you who are not familiar with how this works. Zhang Yun would be on one banner, Nahida would be on another one, and then all the 4 stars that are available, the only one we know right now is Gaming, they would be on both of those banners. So,
which is kind of interesting that they did it this time around on the new character rather than normally save it for phase 2 like they did with Charlotte.
Yeah, that is curious. It's probably due to the fact that the Lantern Rite will be starting like right away for the new thing. I could see them having that be the reason why.
I also think it's because he's probably from the new area from what I had read about lore-wise. So it would make sense for him to be on this banner as well. But I also thought he'd be with, like, the next people who we're going to mention here who are coming back up, which would be our Adeptus friend Zhao and then the Priestess Yang Miko.
Yes. Let me get over to the other banner image. Because I am completely ready for. Here we go.
One day, guys, we'll get our stuff together.
Thank you. It's one day. But For those of you who don't know,
I am today.
Oh, hell no. Oh, I will also be putting like cat meows over all of our cursing when we accidentally slip up, so that this one cannot be marked for you need to be 18. But yeah, there'll be little meows over here. Like there.
I love it.
Like there.
You mean twice now?
Uh-huh.
Probably gonna have the swear counter on this thing already.
Maybe we'll make that down the road.
Well, we might as well put it through because I will get her weapon. I swear to God, this has been avoiding me. Okay, that's 4. Quite some time.
You had multiple in there. That's more than 4. But yes. I know for this banner, I will be focusing on Miko because of the fact that I do not have Miko. I do have Xiao. So, the first banner that we were talking about, I will be focusing on Cloud Retainer because I obviously have Nahida. I actually have a C1 Nahida. So, and then if I do get...
It'll be the same for me. Focus on the new characters and then gonna go for Miko's weapon because I don't have hers and it's been avoiding me like the...
Yeah. Yeah, it refuses to come home.
It does, and I hate it because that's like her best weapon.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Most of the 5 stars, their like canon weapon is their best. Most, not all. But
yeah.
So yes. Nothing too oh my god in the second phase. Characters that we already know. Probably trying to like catch up a little bit, restock supplies, so to speak, for what could be coming out in 4 or 5. But both very, very good characters. I'm very curious to see how Miku would work. Maybe as of my 3rd spot in my Nahida team.
I mean, it could work.
Right? But, so, that is the banners coming up. The banners do last for 3 weeks at a time, so it does give plenty of time to get resources, to make your polls, and to get the characters you're hoping for. So yeah.
The never-ending grind for Primo Gems.
Oh yes, and all the Orbeez, because Orbeez.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Now, would you like to talk about the new boss?
Ooh, yes! I have dubbed it, called it Lion, Water Lion.
I am totally okay with Water Lion, because it's so pretty!
It is pretty. And it is...
Sea Lion! Because yes!
I need to find it in the thing. I don't remember how to pronounce it, so that's why we're gonna call it Water Lion for now.
We also nickname every boss in the game, like every Ascension boss, like,
where is it?
The Fire Crab in Fontaine. We don't call it Fire Crab, we don't call it its name. It's Mr. Shiny, because it's down below everything else, with a whole bunch of shiny things around it, and I'm shiny. Yeah.
Moana inspiration right there.
Exactly. The Ascension item, or the Ascension boss for Charlotte and for Risley, is the Beyblade of Death. We nickname all of them. We're still working on a couple, but... So, Sea Lion will be the loving name.
Yes, it is so f***ing pretty.
Let me go here, because I think I have the name up. The Solitary Suwani?
Yes.
Okay. I had it up on my other
how they
screen.
pronounced it on the stream, too. So
Woo! I win!
Yeah. But yes, it is freaking majestic. It is also...
Actually, I have another thing to pose for a possible name. I just recognized the tail. Can we call it Vaporeon?
I think Pokemon might come after us if we do that.
Genshin Vaporeon. Ancient Vaporeon.
Kinda.
Ancient Vaporeon.
But
oh please, we have Vocaloid names for some of them. I think we're okay.
Fair.
And their nicknames. We're not saying that is the name, but we'll shop it.
Yeah. So So this is actually an illuminated beast.
Oh, really? I mean, I'm not surprised now that I look at it a little bit closer. It definitely has that look. But this is a non-friendly illuminated beast.
No, I wouldn't say non-friendly.
Kind of like how Boreas Wolf.
Let me get to that.
Sorry.
So, a proud illuminated beast once roamed freely among the wild mountains, looking down disdainfully at other life. To this day, it remains concealed in fog, driving away all outsiders who dare encroach upon its territory with wild mist and furious waves.
Okay. So, it's not necessarily friendly, but as long as we don't provoke it, it won't come after us.
Which is sadly an Ascension boss.
So we will be provoking it to get the sweet, sweet items.
Yep. No, I'm definitely gonna go in Charlotte and just take pictures of it because it looks so pretty!
It is very pretty. I will agree with you there completely.
It's a pretty kitty!
Very pretty kitty. Deserves the pets before it tries to eat our hands.
And from looking at its attack, it is definitely going to be wind, but it's also going to be water.
Okay. That makes sense. Because...
Which I think this is the first water and wind combo, if I remember correctly.
Yeah, typically when we see wind and something, it's been winding, or Anemo and Cryo. Like Puppet and like the dancers.
The dancers.
Yeah.
Yes, but yes, it is gorgeous. It is pretty. I can't wait to go against it. But at the same time, I don't want to go against it because it's pretty. It's a big, pretty kitty.
Yes. Yeah, I will agree. It's very, very pretty. I'm excited to see it. Again, just as you, not excited to fight it, but also excited to fight it to see like its moveset, because if it looks this elegant just as is, just imagine.
Oh yeah, it's gonna be a flippin' gorgeous.
Agreed.
And of course, it's also the inspiration for the Wanshu dance.
Ooh. I'm excited to see that.
Well, the thing is that the Wanshu dance is done by one person.
Okay.
That we will be running into and hopefully pulling for. And that would be Gaming.
Well, that would make sense as to why she would have the dance, because
Gaming is a he.
Oh, Gumming. Sorry. I got mixed up between Gumming and Jianlu.
Xianyun?
Yeah.
I figured as much.
Yeah.
I'm like, no.
Yes.
No. Xianyu is Catalyst. Gaming is Claymore.
Oh, Claymore, so you're definitely gonna get him.
Yeah! I gotta add him to the Claymore collection. And he's also Pyro, so yay.
You and your small bean boys with their claymores.
Yes. Two of them have been Cryo to be warranted. This will be the first young male Pyro Claymore.
That's true.
Because the other Pyro Claymore is Xinyan, and then of course you have Diluc, who's the tall adult.
And Dea.
Oh yes, Dea is the other tall female Claymore that is also Pyro.
Yes.
Don't ask me how I know this. I just think of weird combinations in my brain and I keep tracking it somehow.
You know, anyways, that's not a bad
thing. Regardless, Gaming has a companion named Manxiai, pretty sure Chan, who is also a little Suyan. Or Suyani.
Oh, that's cute. I'm gonna bring up the image of just
Gaming.
The splash screen 4.4.
Yeah.
That way it can be seen. So, the little creature that she's talking about is this little fiery being right here. So yeah.
Swiftness with wind sweep clouds and attacks with the ferocity of the roaring waterfall.
So, with all of that, that's kind of the quick of the new things to be expected in terms of just content. Shall we get into the events?
So many new things, so little new things, so many new things to go over, and outfits as well.
Yes, we'll get to the outfits. Let's do that after the events. Cool?
Alright.
Miku's very excited for the outfits.
I am. They're so pretty! And
They
Chincho
are.
looks so good.
Agree. Definitely looks like Farina's outfit, but I'm not gonna, meh. You can see some of the outfits in the splash image for the lantern, right? And in this for, just the info for, God, words are not in my brain, for the lantern, right? You can see Shenhe and Ganyu over there with their outfits. We'll go into their actual, art, after we talk about all the events. And then you can see, Shinsha's in the side over here, because you will get that as taking part in the event.
But anyways, you said event stuff, so
event stuff.
Let's get down to that.
Yes.
So, of course, with Lanternite comes Lanternite minigames.
Yes.
Woohoo! Which means more primos! Because do we need all those primos?
We need all the primos for all the characters and all the weapons and all the pulls and...
This is why Miku has a policy of get the new character, and if you like them, we'll C6 them maybe.
I just want to get the characters, and then I can decide after that. Get an Ascent, and then we go forward.
Fair.
Yes.
But anyways, one of them is called Paper Shadows: A Forging. And pretty much it sounds like it's a cute little puzzle game which has to deal with Woba and Yugwe.
Okay, tell me about that one. The article I have up for just the pictures doesn't go too much into detail there.
So it seems like with a limited number of steps, you have to solve the puzzle in order to get the mushroom.
Okay.
Or the item that your end goal is.
And you're using Woba and Yugwe to do so?
Well, some of them will have Woba, some of them will have Yugwe.
Okay.
And depending on the item that you're looking for, it depends on what your end goal is. But like I said, it's a number of certain steps.
Gotcha.
So, you have to be careful and plan your route accordingly.
Okay. For those of you who don't know the names that we're saying, Woba is Zhongling's little fire cooking god that she will pull out that breathes fire on people. And Yugwe is Yao Yao's little bunny that will throw radishes to heal people. The buns is the common thing on stream for Yugwe because bunny throws radishes.
Really say their name.
Yeah, we never say
Yugwe's
Yugwe's
hard
name.
to say sometimes.
So we always just say buns, and then Inva appears.
Yes, we have a friend who is very, very in love with Yao Yao and the little buns that she throws out.
Yes.
But yes, and there are some puzzles where you'll be able to change between the two. Okay. But like I said, it's a puzzle and it's with a numerous amount of steps.
Okay.
And it looks like you can backtrack and get some of those steps back.
Oh, that's awesome. That would be handy.
It would be, especially when you're kind of figuring things out.
Mm-hmm.
There's also another activity called Joyful Beasts, and they're auspicious. I'm pretty sure I'm saying that wrong.
Auspicious?
Yeah, or... let me double check.
You can also type it to me and I will...
Well, I forgot how it was spelled. Auspices.
Auspicious.
Auspicious. Joyful Beasts and they're auspicious.
That doesn't seem right.
But it seems like it is based on the Wanshu dance and was created by the Wanshu troupe.
I'm gonna double check it. I'm sorry. Joyful Beasts and their...
AUS.
Yes, that's exactly what I put. If I can see it with my eyes, I will be able to... Why are you being stupid? Here we go. Auspices.
Yes. You would know more than me because the English is hard. The words are hard.
They are hard. I will agree. Okay. I could also be saying it wrong. It's been a very long time since I've been keeping up on, like, a higher vocabulary, but it's what it is. Meh.
I mean, like, same though. This is why we say words are hard.
Exactly.
Especially bigger words.
Exactly. Words are hard. Okay, continuing. What is this one?
But anyways, it looks like it's gonna be a multiplayer game.
Yes! Co-op games!
I figured you would like that. So
we're doing
there are 3 states. I kind of figured that, but if it's chaos, it has to be leeway characters.
Oh, I like that. So, when this goes live, that is my proof that the Miku said leeway characters only. Or leeway characters
exactly.
only.
Leeway. It's pronounced differently depending on who you ask.
Exactly. I've heard some say leeway. I've heard some say leeway.
Either which way.
Yeah.
To us, it'll be leeway.
Yeah.
So there's apparently 3 stages where there is good things come rolling in, where you have to collect as many lucky tea bricks as possible to score points.
Okay.
And they also have a thing called a bumper wusho to knock other participants, and it's kind of cute. It looks like a little I don't know how to explain it. It's just like, it looks like a little lion that's a little bumper car, and it's inflatable, and it looks freaking adorable.
That sounds adorable.
It just looks like a kind of a little dumpling, in my opinion. Like a little, I would say more like one of those, not a squishmallow, but like the Zoom Zooms that Disney used to make.
Oh yeah, Zoom Zooms.
Yeah, they're pretty cute.
That's adorable. I love it so much.
It is pretty darn cute. There is to plunge good fortune, stay in the safety zone for as long as possible, and avoid the super spicy wok hay to maintain your mildness, and collect prosperous tea bags to score higher.
That sounds fun.
Oh yeah. So in other words, there sounds like there's gonna be something that might be knocking us out of the safe zones to like decrease our score or something from the sounds of it.
It does. It does. Maybe it's the Tsum Tsum.
Possibly. Who knows at this rate?
Right.
Oh, the one I'm missing is Race to the Top. Okay, let me see if I can find a little description for that. Because apparently I went out of order.
Oh, no worries. Since when do we ever do things, like, cleanly here?
Never. I'm not the cleanest person to get things cleanly done, and especially in order of any particular kind. So, yeah, and especially with our Chaos Genshin. Wow.
our Genshin
Chaos. Oh my goodness, golly gracious! It just sounds like a whole heap of fun.
Oh yeah.
Oh, I don't think maybe they covered over the second one.
I can see if I can find some details.
Okay. I found it.
Cool.
So, Race to the Top is stay on the platform for as long as possible and collect fortune tea bags to score higher. At the same time, be careful to avoid obstacles on the course.
Okay. That sounds pretty
so
straightforward.
From the sounds of it, it looks like there's going to be a bunch of squares, and you just need to stay inside the yellow ones while avoiding the red ones.
Okay. That makes sense. So it sounds like there is a puzzle, a obstacle, and a fighty-based one. But not fully fighty-based.
Kinda. And then, of course, with the last activity is called Iridescent Cloud Striding.
Ooh.
I think the best way I can put it is, it's the way I've seen it, it looks similar to one of the events we did in Klee's summertime thing.
Okay.
Because it looks like it's an obstacle course that we just need to go through and collect, like, lanterns and try to get as many as we can before reaching the time limit.
Oh, are you talking about the one from the summertime thing where we were in the boats and getting the little Orbeez and having to blow shit up with the Wi-Fi or the Wave Rider things?
I want to say like that, but we turn into a golden carp and it's in the air.
Oh, that's awesome!
But yes, it looks very interesting because it looks like you go from portal to like portal and then you just go.
Okay. That sounds fun.
Yeah, and the form of a golden carp too. So we're a golden carp flying through the sky, and it sounds really pretty.
That does sound really pretty.
Sounds so exciting. Which means we're gonna have to work on our timing and just kick butt and take names.
Is that one also co-op, or is that one?
It looks like it's singular player.
Okay, sounds good. That makes sense.
Which, speaking of Lantern Rite, there is also inviting a 4-star from Leeway of your choice.
Woo!
So you can have a free 4-star character from a Lantern Rite.
Now, traditionally, when it comes to this, you want to either choose the character you don't have or someone you're currently building for their constellation. If you're like Miku and have them all, because Miku, then you just get the 5 of the blue stars.
5 of the blue stars?
For when you do the polls, I forget the name of them.
Oh, the glitter.
Yeah, the starlight glitter things.
Yes, but regardless, let me at least go down the list of who's available for 4 stars in the Leeway.
Okay. I was just putting that out there. Oh goodness.
I know. Yes, you do. But regardless, we got the Adeptus lawyer Yen Fei. We got the opera singer Yoon Jin. We've got the rock star Jin Yun. And then my cryo baby boy Chung Yoon. And of course, you have the elegant Miss Ningguang. You have Xingqiu as well. You have Beidou, who is Bei though, because goddamn, do I have a crush on that woman?
Yeah, you do. You like those thighs.
Regardless. And then we have Zhang Ling, Woba's partner in crime.
Mm-hmm.
And then, of course, as we had mentioned before, Yao Yao with her Yunwei. And also Gam Ming will be joining into that roster.
So wait, no Xingqiu?
I said Xingqiu.
I might have missed it.
He's between Ningguang and Beidou.
Oh, gotcha. 100% I missed it then. Because
yes,
you brought up Beidou, and I was like, oh wait, poke.
Yes, I said the beautiful Ningguang, and then Xingqiu, and then Beidou, who is Beidou.
Okay. That was me, 100%.
Because you love poking fun at me about that.
It's a little too easy, but let's continue.
Hey!
Hey, we could have a complete hour of just that. We got things to do.
I know. And also, there is also the Fortune May Find You, so I believe that is the login bonus, if I remember correctly.
Oh, yes, where you get all the extra stuff.
Mm-hmm. And of course, they're also going to do the double drops for I believe the ley lines.
Oh, hell yes.
It was either the ley lines or the domains. I can't remember to save my life.
Either way, double drop time is amazing.
Oh, yes. Oh, and there's also 2 more events I forgot to mention that will be coming up too.
Ooh.
If my Discord can stop notifying me about things.
Let's see where we are. Shall we go into the Hilly Trail one?
Ooh. There is that one, and there's like another cooking one. Let me go find the Hilly Trail section, shall I?
The name is cute. Journey through the hilly, enigmatic terrain.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
And look, I think it's supposed to be a Sama troll, but I always kill them a little bit too quickly to find out for sure.
It's supposed to be a Shama troll, but there's also a giant fish on it with a leak.
Yeah.
So,
Hatsune Miku confirmed?
Yes. You're funny.
I mean, they have furs on already, so.
Yeah, close enough, and Miku's kind of looking like Glenn. But regardless, back to subject at hand.
Okay.
So the description is a mysterious statue has suddenly appeared in Duwapa Gorge and in their villages. The Hilichurl tribes are behaving strangely. There must be some secret in the depths of these places for adventurers to discover.
Ooh. So, we gotta go find them, probably break them, and make the Hilichurls act normal again.
Well, it looks like we kind of need to sneak in, though, from the looks of it.
Oh, for stealth missions?
But this stealth is very different. It looks like there's like a little thing that you can switch from Hilitrol to Hilitrol. But you gotta watch out for the Shamatrolls for sure.
Because the Shamatrolls will be able to see through the disguise. That makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
Also makes sense why they're all like searching.
Yes. But I also think this might be a multiplayer one because in the domain, from what I've seen from the 4.4 trailer, I see a Nuvolette and I see a Farina.
Okay.
As well as a Zhao.
Okay.
So I think this might be 2 players or more. I guess we'll find out when the event comes.
Yes, I'm excited for that. The amount of chaos of, hey, you're over here and you're doing really well. Surprise!
But like I said, I'm not too sure. Well, yes. It looks like it's going to be a lot of fun, and it looks like you'll have to, keep up of what's going on and seeing of what different things to help you attack it. Because it looks like the platforms might be changing as well, so the game strategy might be changing with that.
Curious. Okay. Well, that's exciting.
And there is actually another event I had forgotten called Triumph Frenzy. In the depths of this mysterious domain, treacherous foes of even more mystery origins are preparing for battle. Carefully analyze the opponent's lineup and adapt to swiftly dispatch your foes.
Very curious.
So it looks like there's 3 levels. There's normal, advanced, and pro. And they give you trial characters to use, and you get to make a team out of that.
Wait, only trial characters?
Mm-hmm.
That's gonna be a long meow right there.
Well, there's also 4 rounds, but it looks like from the demo that they have up, from the characters that I can see, it looks like it's going to be 3 5 stars and then 3 4 stars.
Okay. That's pretty typical.
And like I said, from the one that I'm looking at for the demo, they have Kazuha, Yae Miko, Nuvolette, Kiara, Barbara, and Benny.
Okay. So that's at least one of them. There's probably going to be multiples with different characters for each, but
yes, I'm thinking there's probably going to be different stages to go about this too.
Yeah.
Like how most domain things are. It's like stage 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then it's just like going all of that.
Exactly.
But either which way, it looks like and sounds like it's going to be pretty interesting to use like trial characters and see what you can come up with.
Well, this will also like level the playing field for those who may not be as high in adventure rank or are super high and have made like significant progress in their teams that just like one-shot everything. This levels the playing field for everyone, and I like those.
They're all going to be sorry, and it also looks like it's going to be all level 80s. So
that's also pretty typical for trials. Okay.
But yeah, just like any domain, they have certain combat settings that you have to try to follow and to get the most damage out.
Always. Shall we talk about the last event? The cooking one?
Yeah, I just gotta find it really quick.
No worries. I have the thing pulled up for that one if you want me to read it.
Sure, go for it.
One day, you and Paimon pass through Wangshu Inn, only for a notice to attract your attention. To temporarily stand in for the injured Smiley Zhanzhao as Wangshu Inn's acting head chef.
Oh no! Not Smiley!
Right?
I like him.
Yeah, he's a little crabby. I can relate to him. I hope he's okay.
I hope so too. I guess we'll find out when that event definitely comes up.
Agreed. So it sounds like there's going to be a lot of cooking. I hope we don't have to use our own ingredients because I still need to go and get a bunch more crabs.
I'm sure they'll supply one. If all else fails, we could just run to Leeway Harbor and grab some crabs.
I have a bunch of everything else. I just don't have a bunch of crabs.
You know how to fix that? Inazuma.
Yeah.
Just running around, getting all the crabs on the beaches.
Yeah.
But yeah.
I need to do it eventually. I just haven't done it yet.
That's fair. But I'm pretty sure being in the kitchen, they'll have most of the supplies we're looking for. But regardless, on the off chance, it might be helpful to have some on hand just in case.
Definitely. So Ry needs to go and get more crabs from beaches. Cool.
And also, it seems like not only are we going to have Leeway characters dropping by, but we're going to have people from Mondstadt, Inazuma, Sumeru, and Fontaine possibly heading up the joint.
Oh, I love that. That's legit.
I do too. Yes. So it's actually going to be a time-based thingy. So you know how, like, traditionally how we cook with our with the cooking pot or whatever we're using, how we have that certain time that we have to hit.
Yeah.
It looks like it's going to be the exact same thing, but in more details. So if you're actually working on chopping, you'll have to hit the yellow section to chop it.
Oh, so they're gonna make it like Cooking Mama.
Say yes, but I don't know about the stir frying part. Just definitely the timing part.
Yeah. Oh boy. I'm curious and mildly concerned at the exact same time.
Oh, it looks like there was something for stirring. Let me go back and see that. Hold and release at the right moment to mix.
Oh, fun. Oh, fun.
Oh, yeah. It's going to be a hoot.
I'm excited.
So am I. And it looks like we actually get to, like, plate, too. Like, you know, like the fancy chefs do.
Heck yes. Heck yes.
So, yeah, there'll be the vessel, which is, like, the plate, the accessory to go with it, and then the add-on, which is, like, it looks very cute and very pretty, and I'm kind of looking forward to it.
So this is where my specialty in food photography will come in handy. Cool.
I'd say yeah. But either which way, it's exciting. All these events, these are like first-time events. Well,
oh yeah.
I guess the cooking one kind of makes me think of the mixing drinks in Mondstadt at the Angel Share.
Yeah, I could agree with that.
So I'm actually looking forward to that regardless, because that was a whole heck of a lot of fun for me. So I'm kind of looking forward to this cooking session we get to do next.
Agreed. Very much agreed.
Which is definitely a lot better than the other Lantern Rite, where it was introduced with the Cloud Retainer's cooking device. Oh God, did I suffer on that last one to get that last recipe. Jesus Christ. It was a nightmare, I tell you, because like you had 3 pots and you had to keep them at a super temperature. And always one of my pots got overcooked and it burnt things, so I had to start from the beginning.
Oh.
It was stupid. I hated it.
Well, it sounds like we have something hopefully far better here.
It sounds like it from at least, but this is definitely going to be fun. So
Agreed.
Those are the upcoming events, and then of course more TCG stuff as always.
Yes.
Looks like we're gonna have the Hydro Cube, the Fender Horse, which I forgot what we called.
Sefnir.
And then of course we get Toma and Sayu from what I can see on the art.
Heck yeah. Okay. So with that, shall we get to the part that you've been waiting for? And
actually, there's one more thing I should mention too with this current update.
Oh.
And it is Overflowing Mastery.
Okay, it is Mastery, so it would be books. Or the
and then of course talent books, yeah. And then of course they actually added one more thing. The artifact enhancement experience is continuing to be optimized.
Oh.
So there is going to be fast equip artifact features.
Oh, that sounds nice.
And a custom loadout too.
Oh, yes.
So it sounds like there's going to be a here's what this one would do, here's what this one would do. Here's your best stuff for each.
Oh, that's awesome. I love that so much.
Oh yes, me too. It's like it's gonna be great because on even their other game that Hoyoverse does is Honkai Star Rail, and I always go with the recommended artifacts, even though eventually I do plan on working on building my own better artifacts for my team. It just takes a while, like artifacts in Genshin.
Oh yeah. Okay, shall we get to the pretties?
Yes, just give me a second. I gotta find it again.
You're fine. I'm gonna pull up our 4-star pretty first.
Yes, Shincho. It's so... Yes. He looks so handsome and he's got a little ponytail.
Yes, it's so cute. The general consensus we were talking about on stream earlier was someone stole Farina's outfit, which I can completely see. But...
his seems a little bit more elegant.
Agreed.
And having that flower on that side definitely says otherwise.
I can see some of the inspiration that might lean towards that, but the only thing that really leans me towards that Fontaine feel is the ruffly thing in the front. I forget the name of it.
He's also like constantly in ruffles.
He is.
If you remember his original outfit, he's got like freaking sleeves for days.
Yes, he does. So it's not out of place for him at all, especially being the heir to his clan. He definitely is, like, supposed to be a little bit more dressy up. So 100%, this fits him in all senses.
Yeah, he's the second son, so he definitely runs the commission better than his brother.
Yes, yes.
And
anything more you want to say about Shinsha?
I just think, like, his shorts haven't changed at all. Those are the exact same shorts.
Oh yeah, just a better jacket.
Yep. And he looks so good. He would definitely fit in Fontaine, especially with how, like, regal he dresses anyways. So,
very true.
Perfect fit. The ponytail is the cutest thing, I think, on him.
It's very adorable. I will agree with that completely.
But yeah, not much has changed. He's still got the heels. He's just more Fontainian.
Yes, yes.
Alright, so we should probably talk about Ganyu next.
Not a problem. I will bring up Ganyu's. And here is Miss Ganyu, looking gorgeous. I love this. I love this so much.
And of course, with the last, like, I think 2 to 3 Lantern Rites back, I don't remember when I got their outfits, but she definitely matches with the Kepching and the Ningguang outfits from those times.
Yes, but it definitely has a little bit of her Adeptus flair in there too.
Yes, which is what I was kind of concerned about, is are they going to stick with the color scheme of the Ganyu and the Kepching outfit of the blue, which, like I said, like, it would be nice to have her uniforming to those two because she works with them, especially underneath Ganyu. And the concern of the blue, because it's like the light blue looks very gorgeous on her, but this dark blue with a little bit of, like, lightness at the tail end is very gorgeous.
Agreed. And I love how there's still just that hint of red to connect to her horns and the gold throughout. It's a masterpiece. I love this for her.
Pretty. Even though I don't have her yet, I'm still gonna buy her outfit. I don't give a damn.
But yes, I absolutely love this. I love the stars in the dress. I love how it kept, like, her original kind of, like, sheer top, but made it a little bit more just like a festival.
Yes.
I am very curious to see the back, because it looks like it's supposed to be, like, mostly backless with some chains.
Yeah, I think it's gonna be like her original outfit where it does have, like, backless to it.
Yeah. Which I'm very excited about that. And shall we get to the piece de resistance? The one I am most excited about for a character I do not have, but I desperately want. Because...
well, you know I'm gonna put that on my Shinha as soon as I get in the game and buy it.
Yes, as Miku had alluded, it is Shinha. Which, yes, look at this. Yes.
Just beautiful. It kind of makes me think of, like, Ningguang a little bit, but I think it's the design of the dress.
Yes.
Like, the main dress, not the sleeves.
Yes,
and how she has that, like, front part, and then, like, the pretty shorts or whatever she's got underneath, and I'm like, that kind of makes me think of Ningguang, but it's still very elegant and still very beautiful.
I would agree with the Ningguang flair. There's one detail that connects to Shenhe, which, mild spoiler warnings for those of you who have not played through her story. She doesn't have her red robes.
No, she still does. It looks like it's in her hand and on the top of her sleeve, and it looks like there might be a little bit in the back.
But she had the big red one around her to hold back the homicidal tendencies. That's what Cloud Retainer said. So she does have a little bit of them, but could this mean that she's made progress in her healing?
Well, we won't know until we get into story-wise and see what they say about the outfit.
Agreed.
But I also do really love the hair clip in her hair. It's so pretty.
I would agree. This definitely does feel like a Ningguang-inspired outfit, but I love how they still kept the tails in the back, like her original outfit, because it connects to her mentor, Cloud Retainer.
Oh, and I just realized in her hair, there's actually a blue ribbon where there was normally a red one.
So see, it's getting more away from the red that held back some of those tendencies. So it makes me think that by being around people and by meeting the traveler and going into Liyue and just like forcing herself to do these things that has helped her heal through what she was forced into.
That, and I think the too much red might also overexpose or take over the outfit compared to the soft blues and the black.
True. I'm gonna think the best thing because I want the best for Shenhe because she's been through too much. She's been through way too much.
I know. She probably has been working on herself because Lanterine only comes once a year and it's probably been a while since we've seen them. So probably progress has pretty much greatly increased.
I am very excited for this. Very excited.
I know, she looks so pretty.
She does.
I can't wait to put the outfit on her and make our friend jealous.
I will say the backgrounds are very, very curious to me because in Ganyu's it did show, I forget the name of the mountain that Cloud Retainer lives on.
Oh,
you know which one I'm talking about in Julian's Heart.
Yes. Same as Shenhe.
Yep, same with Shenhe, but we also see the cranes flying, which the crane is Cloud Retainer's Adeptus form.
Mm-hmm.
So, yes.
But
much
either
excited.
Which way, I'm looking forward to working on my points to get my outfit for Xingqiu and then spending money, even though I really wish some of these outfits were free for the 5 stars. But
yes.
I'm looking forward to putting the outfits on Shenhe and eventually when I do get Ganyu on her.
Yes, I am very, very much excited for that. I'm gonna do a quick look through this, see if I can see an exact date for when this launches. Ooh, it's actually to be released on the 31st of this month, so in 10 days from when we are recording this.
Shoot!
So, sooner than we thought, which is yay.
Well, okay, well, it's a good thing I have an appointment for my kitty cat on the 6th so that I can just sit down and grind.
You know, that's fair.
She's well done.
That's fair. But, so all of this will be live as of the 31st. Technically, I think the 30th for us as we are a day ahead of the China servers. But everything will go down. We will get our primos for the going of down. And then we will have events to do. And for those of you who would like to join us, we do all of the main events on stream, as well as all like new story and character stuff. The only things we don't do on stream are like hangouts. But
speaking of hangouts, I also forgot to mention this, but we'll get Cloud Retainers as well when she comes into the area.
You mean the story for Cloud Retainer?
Yeah.
Yes. I'm okay with this.
Well, I mean, it makes sense. I mean, we did get done with Navia, so Cloud Retainer would be up on the next docket.
Oh, completely.
Though, I'm still always looking forward to doing more of the 4-star hangouts, which I really hope they release more soon.
Well, typically it's once the story ends and they get a little ways through that they start releasing the hangouts. So I'm sure that we'll get some soon.
I know. I did enjoy Kaya's, but I was hoping to get more.
We will definitely get more. 100%. I mean, if they went back to Kaya, then we'll definitely get more from... We'll probably get more from, starting with, Fontaine. I can definitely see one where we're just helping Charlotte, like, go through and investigate a story, and then we uncover something. Or with, Lynette going on a mission for Father, or what have you.
I don't think we'd be going on a mission for Father. More like maybe reconnaissance, but...
Well, that would still be a mission from Father. But
true.
I could see that being released when they finally do release the Knave to, like, tie in. So, there's a whole bunch of things that could happen. But, Miku, thank you for joining me for 4.4, you know, thoughts and opinions and what's coming and what we're excited about with only...
Of course.
We actually stuck pretty well to topic this time. I'm very proud of us.
It's a miracle! Until we have to do it again next time. Then we'll see.
It is what it is. I'm just glad it worked out for now. Well, thank you so much, dear.
For now.
Exactly. Well, thank you so much. And we will see you all next time for the next RyKu Radio. Bye!
Bye!